This video is sponsored by Bracers. Bracers is free! Yeah, I'm just kidding. Today I'm gonna teach you guys about flip resets. Yeah, how to get one reset, double reset, and even triple reset. Triple reset is like the max reset that I'm able to get. I'm not able to pull off any pentas or decas or whatever, but anyways, in this tutorial, after you watch this tutorial, I hope you'll be more comfortable resetting and become a much more skilled player. Let's take a look at this clip right here. So here I'm getting my first reset, then double reset. And my next attempt, one reset, then double reset. Here I went for one reset first. I tried to go for double, but I failed, and I went for plan B and got a double right there with a wave dash. So when it comes to learning resets, it's so much more you learn. Like here, I messed up my second reset, but I still was able to do something useful with the ball. So you should absolutely learn resets. And I don't know who you are, but this tutorial is going to be for beginners, like all the way to people who can't even pull off any resets. Me myself, when I used to go for resets, I air roll the entire time. I do maybe some advanced stuff with my joystick. So I'm not going to try to do that. I'm going to play more like I would when I was beginner, how I would do resets when I first started. And when you learn this first step of pulling off a single reset, you'll be able to double reset and all this kind of stuff anyways. But the more you play, the more comfortable you'll be, and the better your resets will look like. So if you are a beginner, I recommend you watching the entire video. If you know how to single reset, then you should just skip somewhere in the middle where when I'm starting to talk about flip cancels and going into the double reset stuff. So when it comes to flip resetting, I think you should be around diamond if you want to learn this, because this is getting the flip reset. You need to understand how you get it, what it does, and you also need to understand how to adjust your car and match the speed with the ball height when you're like going for aerials and stuff. But I'm going to try to teach you guys all of this. So if you're below diamond, you can still try this out, but I'm not going to tell you that there is any guarantee that you're going to pull this off. But if you're diamond or above, I think you're going to that you are ready to go for resets, And what's different with this tutorial right here is that I'm going to teach you a new way to hit flip resets when you're first starting your resets. The most common is like people going off the wall and stuff like that. But in this tutorial, we're not going to do that in the beginning. I'm going to teach you a more simple and way simpler way. But first, I need you guys to do as I'm doing in this video. So you go to your free play and you press ball cam off so that you have car cam. As you can see, like there's an arrow. And you want to go to just follow my steps. So just jump and then boost. Nice. Now you jump and hold either directional arrow right or left for just a few milliseconds so that you get your car in this position so that you can see all of your four wheels. Nice. And now you try to boost a little bit, just feather your boost so you can stay up in the air. So now you want to try to fly to the backboard here. I'm going to show you first. And as you can see, this is the motion you want when you're doing flip reset. So when your car, like the top of the car, it should be pointing in this logo, Rocket League logo in the background. You want to start pulling your joystick up. You pull this up, you're going to land like this. And the reason why I want you guys to learn how to land like this is because this is how you want to approach the ball. So imagine if the ball was here and I landed like this right on the ball. How would I got my reset? So you want to do this. You start from the middle, turn your car, and then you boost. Ready your boost, and then land with all your four wheels pointing down. Your car needs to point down. That's really important. And now you try a little bit closer from this boost pad. Turn your car, pedal your boost. When you get closer, you put your joystick up. So I said it wrong. It's your joystick down. I'm not playing right now, but in this position, if you put your joystick up, your car is gonna come forward to me. But if you pull your joystick down, that's how it gets to this wall. So you want to point your car to this logo behind, like it's probably like 60 degrees or something like that. And when you're really close, you just pull your joystick down. And when you pull it down, you're gonna go like, yeah, you'll understand it, man. Now, and now we're gonna try from the closer boost pad. Just, I don't know. I think I just need to position my car correctly. So what we gotta do now is aim for the ceiling with the same motion that we did. So we're flying back, and we want to pull down when we are really close to the ceiling. And again, the reason we're doing this is because we want to imagine that wherever we are hitting, that's where the ball is. So if the ball was exactly at the point we were hitting our four wheels, that's how we get a reset. Right now you can see we're getting a reset because all four wheels are touching the ceiling. When we were touching the background, the same thing, we got a reset because of the wheels. But it's the motion, you know, the way we adjust our car at the end. So just aim for the ceiling. You see the ceiling right here? You want to aim for it. Maybe you mess it up, that's fine. You aim for it. Just aim for a circle if you can, or somewhere around. I might fuck it up. So it's totally fine if you mess it up, but just try doing that so that you get used to adjusting your car in different positions. Like now we're aiming for the ceiling, so it's another type we need to do, but it's kind of the same, see? So right there, I didn't reach it. And this is the stuff that also happen when you're going for resets. You're not gonna hit the reset every time. Sometimes you're gonna calculate the speed of your car too fast and you're gonna do stuff a little bit faster than usual and you're gonna lift the ball. That's totally fine. That's good. So just do this in free play. And then you want to go again to free play and choose this arena or map, barricade soccer. I'm basically just going to do the same things, just on these cylinder stuff. So you just want to aim for in the middle somewhere. You can do it how you want. This is a bit advanced what I was doing now, but for if you're new to airrolling, but just do it a simple way like this, Just just hit all four of them. These cylinder, or I don't know what to say in English, but yeah, you see what I'm hitting. So make sure you're hitting him facing down. All the time facing down. And the reason why you want to face down is because that's kind of the easiest way to get resets. You can get it from the side also, but that's a little bit harder. Now we want to aim for the roof in the same way. You might not get a reset because the roof is kind of weird made, but you just want to get used to flying in this way and adjusting your car at the end. That's what you need to learn first. So right now what we're doing is learning to fly backwards, because when you're flying backwards, everything is the opposite of when you're flying forward, right? So you just need to get used to this. To do this on all walls. And what you want to do now, you press start and go to aerial. This is like a training stuff for beginners, aerial, and press pro. So press aerial and pro. What we want to do now is that you're going to do all shots. I'm not going to do all shots because the video is going to be too long if I'm doing them. But you want to do the same as me. So you're going to jump, and turn your car backwards like this, feather your boost, and try to score, or it doesn't matter if you score, just hit the ball. So again, just try to hit the ball. If you know how to score, then try to score it. If not, it doesn't matter. So you have to do all the shots, right? So now, when you have done all the shots, you wanna restart the same pack, the same training stuff, like Aerial Pro. And this time, we're gonna fly backwards, and at the end, we're gonna push down on our joystick so we get this motion. And that's the reset. Just like, I don't know, 5 milliseconds before approaching the ball. So you wanna approach the ball like from this height, and then you. So yeah. So I got a reset there. It didn't affect the ball, but so as you see, look at the height. Your height needs to be kind of above. So you see my height was above the ball, and now I'm kind of dropping down and pulling my joystick. So since when I'm pulling my joystick, my car is kind of turning towards the ground, and therefore I need some space for my car to kind of drop and perfectly land into. And you want to do the same. It doesn't matter if you score, you just want to get the reset on the ball. It doesn't matter if you touch the ball after reset or whatever, that doesn't matter. So you're going to do all these shots, as you can see, just do them again. And you need to get the reset on all the shots, except for the shots that are moving. So I think after the third or fourth shot, it will be like a machine that is shooting the ball. It's really hard to get resets on that, so you don't have to do that. Just do the first 2-3 shots and get a reset. And now you want to move even more difficulty. You want to go to browse, training. This is like training packs. Press browse, and you want to find flip reset. It says here, just wait. There it is, aerial flip reset shots. You're gonna press that. And you are going to do this pack. Now the car is moving, so it's the same as the what we did before, but now the ball is moving. Sorry, the ball is moving. You're just gonna. It doesn't matter what you do. You just need to get the reset. That's the most important. So I got the reset, but I picked the ball. It doesn't matter. So you need to get the reset. There I didn't get the reset. It's not always so easy. I'm not used to flying backwards like this to get a reset, but that's what I did in the beginning when I didn't know how to use arrow. There I got the reset. So now I'm going to teach you guys an important thing. Now that when you've done all 20 shots, this flip reset pack, like this pack right here that I was just showing, you need to do all of them. You're not going to skip anything. You're going to do all 20 shots, get a reset. Doesn't matter if you score or not. Yeah. The more you do it, the better you get, and you'll eventually be able to score them as well. But now I want to teach you guys what is really important. So this is like a front flip, right? And if you don't know what a flip cancel is, that's when you're flipping one direction and pulling the joystick the other direction at the same time. Like you're doing it in probably like 2 milliseconds, you know. So here I just front flipped. So normally when you front flip, your car like spins forward, right? But if I front flip, to front flip I need to pull my joystick 90 degrees or to the north. So I pull my joystick to the north and then immediately to the south. And what happens then is if I do that, it will be stuck in the middle, you know, because normally when I front flip, my car needs to turn around like this, right? You know, so I'm stuck in between, and it kind of stops everything. So we have like backflip. This is a backflip. If you if you stuck that in the middle of the animation, it will be like turning upwards. So if I to backflip, I need to press my joystick south and double jump, yeah. But right after I'm doing that, I pull my joystick up. So I'm pulling it down, then up. And what happens is that it gets stuck in between, which is in this position right here. And this is what you want to get multiple resets. So the first thing when you are approaching, like when you get your first reset, you want to be kind of in this position again, and you always want your joystick to be aiming where the ball at. So right now the ball is kind of like 2 o'clock for me, so my joystick will be pointing 2 o'clock, and then I will flip 2 o'clock and then take it, kind of cancel it by taking it 8 o'clock. You can take it 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock, it doesn't matter. I think the more you play, you'll understand when to do it 8 o'clock and when to do it 6 o'clock. I feel like if I'm canceling 8 o'clock, I get them like a wider kind of cancel. The cancel is a little bit kind of slower when it comes to how the cancel happens. But if I cancel 6 o'clock, let's say I'm flipping 2 o'clock, then taking my joystick 6 o'clock, it feels like the cancel is happening much faster. But it all depends on where the ball is, the ball height. But I would say if if flip canceling is something that is really confusing for you, just take it the opposite way. So if you're flipping 2 o'clock, flip cancel at 8 o'clock. If you're flipping 3 o'clock, or you can't do that, but if you're flipping 1 o'clock, just take it 7 o'clock, you know. So you're going to take your joystick the opposite direction immediately after your flips. That way, I can probably show you guys. So right now it's 2 o'clock, so I flip 2 o'clock and cancel it like 8 o'clock. And then you can see the animation. You can see that my car will. It's like it's getting a reset, you know. But I'm staying grounded, so it's not so easy to get a reset right now. So this is like if the car was in front of me and I wanted a double reset in the air, I would cancel it 6 o'clock. And if it's to my side, like 3 o'clock, I would try to like flip and then try to cancel it, but you can't like cancel it to the right or left. It's mostly the other directions. So yeah, so if the so you have to understand like flip canceling is only forward. Many people think flip canceling is just like 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock. You flip it that direction, you gotta like diagonal flip. No, you can flip even backwards like this. In this situation, I would flip 8 o'clock and cancel it. So yeah, let's go into how to actually pull this off in games and stuff. So you want to go to free play, you just want to drive with the ball. Normal setup. You don't want to wait. I'm just waiting here to show you guys. You don't want to wait or break your car. You just immediately after you pop the ball, what you want to do is jump and hold one of the directional arrows so you get into this in this position. So you jump and turn your car. And I'm just showing you guys how to pop it up, but in this position is what you want. So you're turning your car. You can either turn if the one directional arrow is going to turn much faster than the other, but the other needs to be turned a little bit more to be in this position. So you just got to see what you prefer. But so you want to be in this position. And when you are in this position, the front of your car should be pointing somewhere around here, so that when you're flying closer and we're doing the motion that we did in the training packs before, when we were like pulling the joystick up so that our car would bend down and get a reset. So you should have your car in this height first, and the closer you get, then when you're really close, you just pull the joystick up and boost, and you'll get a reset. Like that. So, so yeah, I've done a lot of resets, so this is a way harder reset because I kind of had to follow my car into the ball to get reset. But normally, when it comes to getting resets, you want to it needs to be your card, I guess, to reset. You can, of course, just stay up in the air and wait, and the ball will fall onto your car, but that's more like timing and luck, and we don't want that. We need to be in control of what's going to happen. So it's better if you pull off the reset. So here the ball was a little bit low, so I had to get the reset in another motion. This might be a little bit advanced for you guys. But I want to show you guys anyways something important that I saw. So you're gonna get your reset, and you see my car. This is going way too fast. This You want your car to be not facing 90 degrees, but a little bit tilt down where the ball is. So my ball is on the right side, so my wheels are pointing down on the right side, and my left wheels they are pointing a little bit up, if you understand. The reason for that is because when I'm flipping to the ball to get a double reset, it would automatically match in. Even if I'm flip canceling or not flip canceling, it doesn't matter. If you're in this position and you flip, you'll automatically get a reset. If I'm pointing 90, if my car is pointing 90 degree, like both wheels are have the same height from the ground, and I flip, I will end up with hitting the wheels on my ball, like just these two wheels on the ball and not all four wheels. I'll show you more details after. Look at this shot one more time. I'm getting a reset. So like this is so I'm getting the first reset and I'm realizing that I kind of the more you when it comes to double reset you can either flip cancel or you can just wait and then flip. So you're not even flip canceling, you're just flipping normally into the ball. So what I saw here was that so I get my first reset right, but my reset is like above the ball. This is you should normally get your reset below the ball, but this was the best situation that I could do in this kind of situation. But anyways, I got my reset on the top, which means and I understand that I need to kind of my car needs to drop down before the ball. As you see, boosting down so that my car gets more distance to the ball, and then I just flipped. And since I've done a lot of double resets, I can kind of calculate when it will work and not. I'm just flipping to it, and then I get a nice double reset on double clutch. So let's look at this reset. So here I got the reset around here. And if you look at my car again, you'll see that I had my car in the same position that I was telling you guys. You want to tilt your car to the right. There. And what really happened there, I don't know if you saw that, but I went for a double reset that I failed. So here, normally many people would be like, oh, what should I do next? If you fail or mess up, try to do something else. So I'm trying to go for a double reset or like another reset anyways. Holding boost, getting my reset, and so but yeah, this was like two resets with space between. So let's look at this. This is perfectly. So I get the reset. Kind of when I gets to this point right here, I'm gonna flip. So again, like when I'm getting reset, I'm getting it from all different angles, but I recommend you guys to try to hit it on the like lower side of the ball, much easier. Taking a reset from this kind of position is really messed up for a lot of people. So I don't know if you saw that, but again, so I'm popping up, getting the first reset, and I'm adjusting my car. Ah, I need to. So like here, you can see that I'm tilting my car, wheels down. Not so much. This is this like this. So you can see that my wheels are pointing. Two of my wheels are pointing more down where the ball is. So the both of the wheels that are closest to the ball, you want them to point down, and the other two on the left side to point up. Then you get the reset. So here I managed to get a triple reset. You can look at that. So here I'm getting a perfect reset, like below the ball, as I said. And now I will tilt my car a little bit to the right, because the ball is on the right. So I need to adjust these two wheels a little bit lower. And when that happens, I'm immediately going for a flip. You don't have to do it immediately, but the quicker you do it, the more resets you are able to pull off because the ball is going to lose height. So since the ball is losing height, you need to like boost and do these flips or flip cancels really fast. So in this position right here, I'm going to flip into the ball and I get a reset. This was like kind of a lucky reset. I just pre-flipped into it, and so I didn't flip cancel. But this is more like if I would give you guys any advice when it comes to when to flip cancel and not, I can teach you. That is, in this situation right here now, you should flip cancel because the ball is really close to my car. I think just flipping is also fine, but since my car is in a correct position, but when you flip canceling, you're gonna get get it much more quicker. So in this situation here, I was actually flip canceling. So you wanna point your joystick like 2 o'clock since my car is pointing this way and the ball is there. It's like around 2 o'clock. You wanna flip 2 o'clock, then cancel it to 8 o'clock. I personally do 6 o'clock actually, but I'm telling you guys just do 8 o'clock so that it's easy for you to memorize how to cancel. And then when I got the reset, I saw the distance between the ball and my car is too high. It's way too high for me to flip cancel from this distance. And maybe it's possible, but I don't know. Whenever I'm flip canceling, it's happening too fast. So I think if I were flip canceling here, the ball needed to be like 50% lower. Like here, if the ball was here, I could have flip canceled to it, but since it's there, flip canceling will make me just whiff the ball. So I know that if I jump, I will at least touch the ball, and maybe I'm able to hit another reset. This was not even the shot. Oh my god. Okay, here, there it is. I'm flip canceling, and now I'm just waiting. And in this situation, I don't know. Is this an active reset or what this? I don't know what this is, but this was just a lucky reset. But again, it's a weird. That was a weird triple reset, to be honest. Wait, let's take a look at that again. So I'm getting the first here, second reset, and right here, I kind of see that the ball is way too high for me, and I also see that my car was pointing down. I think this happens sometimes after you get the first reset or double reset. For some reason, your car gets like out of control just for some few milliseconds. This is what is happening here now. It was not me intentionally pointing down because that doesn't make sense. But I think that I saw that, okay, the ball is there and I'm pointing down. I still have a flip from the double reset. So in order for me, I just need to use it. So that's why I chose to ball. So yeah, this is how you learn how to single resets, double resets, and triple resets. I recommend you guys to use flip cancels and kind of pre-flip or flipping into the ball. You can also learn stalls if you want to. I've tried stall, but honestly I prefer not using stalls because I have to higher up my dead zone, and when I'm higher up my dead zone it's affecting my gameplay. I'm feeling much more sticky and slower than usual, so I can't play as I usually do. So thanks for watching, remember to subscribe.